Allen Iverson is undoubtedly one of the greatest guards to ever play in the NBA. An 11-time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 3-time All-NBA First Team, 1997 Rookie of the Year, 4-time NBA Scoring Champion, 3-time NBA Steals Leader, a League MVP in 2001. Yeah, this guy was pretty good at basketball. He spent most of his career with the Philadelphia 76ers, who drafted him in 1996. He was one of the greatest players to ever play for the Sixers. He played 10 years with Philly. But in those 10 years, he had several playoff losses, a trip to the finals where he and his team lost to Kobe and Shaq's Lakers, and oh yeah, he had some clashes with his head coaches. He just loved to miss practices.
We're talking about practice, man.
It was rough, to say the least, and after 10 years, Philly and Iverson thought enough was enough, and the 76ers traded Iverson and Ivan McFarland to the Denver Nuggets for Andre Miller, Joe Smith, and 2 first-round picks. The Allen Iverson era in Philadelphia was over. So, how did Allen Iverson fare after leaving the 76ers? Allen Iverson was a member of the Denver Nuggets alongside Carmelo Anthony. In his first interview as a Nugget, Iverson stated, "It's a great feeling. I'm just happy the whole process is over, but I'm more happy with the situation that I was put in. I just think I was put in a situation where I can succeed. I love my fans in Philly, but I think it's the hardest place to play in. It's the hardest place to play in as far as being a superstar. But I'm so grateful I had the opportunity to play in front of those fans. They always believed in me." Shortly before Iverson got traded, the Nuggets played the Knicks, and late in the fourth quarter, it got real ugly.
He's going to get thrown out of the game, and now hopefully cooler heads will prevail. Nate Robinson throwing a punch, Smith coming right back at him. Another punch is thrown.
And Carmelo received a 15-game suspension. Well, okay then, they just gotta wait until that suspension is over, and Melo will come back and play with Iverson. Question is, can they both share the court? Both Melo and Iverson were isolation players. And this is the part where you maybe expect me to say no, they couldn't, and they were mad at each other for not getting the ball enough, something like that. Nope. Iverson and Melo put up some good numbers, and they were in the playoffs as the number 6 seed. Who did they face in the first round? The San Antonio Spurs. They had to face Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan. Well, this should be fun. Game 1, the Nuggets actually won. AI had 31 and Melo had 30. Whoa. Watch out, they might actually take down the Spurs, everyone. Nope. The Spurs would go on to win 4 straight. And, well, damn, AI didn't shoot that well from the field. 9 for 25 in Game 2, 7 for 20 in Game 3, 9 for 25 again, and 6 for 22 in Game 5. Welcome to the Western Conference, Allen. Well, let's head to the 07-08 season. This time, Melo and Iverson are going to play the full season, the Nuggets are going to make the playoffs, and hopefully win their first title. AI and Melo again put up some good numbers in the regular season, and hey, they won 50 games. My god, what a season. But this was the NBA in 2008, where the Western Conference was loaded. They were the number 8 seed. They weren't even the best in their division. Look at these records, man. That is a damn good Western Conference. So the number 8 seed matches up against the number 1 seed. That meant the Nuggets had to face the Lakers in the first round. You really think you're gonna get past Kobe in the first round? Didn't think so. The Kobe and Gasol-led Lakers swept the Nuggets in that series. AI and Melo put up some good numbers again in the playoffs, but they just couldn't win the series. Nuggets eliminated, second year in a row. Good season, though. Let's head to the 08-09 season. This is for sure the season the Nuggets make a championship run. I mean, who loses in the first round 3 years in a row? Another full season for AI and Melo? I mean, come on. Carmelo's about to have another great year, and the answer for sure can still play. This will be another great year for the Melo and Iverson-led Denver Nuggets. Wait, you're saying the Nuggets traded Iverson? Apparently, in the first week of the regular season, the Nuggets had a trade with the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons would send Chauncey Billups, Antonio McDyess, and Shake Sam to the Nuggets for Allen Iverson. Well, even though Detroit had made it to the Eastern Conference Finals for the last 6 years, they were becoming stale, so I guess it was time for a change. They traded the 2004 NBA Finals MVP and leader of the Pistons, Chauncey Billups, for Allen Iverson. Could this finally be AI's chance to win a title? I mean, he's playing with a winning team. Up to this point, he's dealt with trying to lead some scrappy teams to a title. Maybe this could be the year. Could Allen Iverson be the answer in Detroit? If there's one thing you don't do to Iverson, it's that you don't tell him to come off the bench. Well, yeah, AI was way past his prime. So yes, for some games, Detroit asked him to come off the bench. And if you know AI, you know he doesn't like to come off the bench. He said he'd rather retire, Jesus. It was like a crime to him, like, man, you're the answer, AI, I know, but you're way past your prime, man. And if you try to convince him, you know damn well he's not gonna listen to you. So what do the Pistons do? Deactivate him in April. Detroit would end up as the number 8 seed, making the playoffs at 39-43. What the hell? They would get swept by LeBron and the Cavs in the first round. And I guess Denver didn't need AI to win because they would end up as the number 2 seed in the West, going 54-28. Melo won his first playoff series versus CP3's Hornets in 5 games. Then he won another playoff series in the second round versus Dirk and the Mavs, again in 5 games. But then they would lose to the eventual NBA champs, the Kobe and Gasol-led Lakers, in 6 games. On to the 09-10 season. At this point, Allen Iverson is 34 years old, way past his prime, had a bad season with the Pistons. Is it time to retire? Nope. In September of 2009, Allen Iverson signed a 1-year, $3.1 million contract with the Memphis Grizzlies, because why the hell not? The Grizzlies sucked last season with a 24-58 record, but they were young. They had guys like Mike Conley, Marc Gasol, O.J. Mayo, Zach Randolph, and Rudy Gay. So Allen Iverson, coming off a horrible season in Detroit, came to Memphis wanting to prove that he could still thrive at 34 years old. In his introductory press conference, he stated, "It's basically going to be my rookie season again. It hurts. But I turn the TV on, I read the paper, I listen to some of the things people say about me having the season that I had last year and me losing a step, things like that. They're trying to put me in a rocking chair already." Allen Iverson's stint in Memphis only lasted 3 games. Played alright, I guess. Then he was gone. Memphis apparently sinned and told Allen Iverson to come off the bench. I mean, this statement from AI says it all. "I'm not a bench player. I'm not a 6th man. Look at my resume and that'll show I'm not a 6th man. I don't think it has anything to do with me being selfish. It's just who I am. I don't want to change what gave me all the success that I've had since I've been in this league. I'm not a 6th man, and that's that." You think you're still the player you were in Philadelphia? Come on now. Do you know what year it is? Well, that was it for his time in Memphis. The Grizzlies would end up going 40-42, missing the playoffs as the number 10 seed. And after that, Iverson would go on to have one final stint in Philadelphia, play his final game in 2010, and then he would officially retire in 2013. Well, that'll do it for this video. What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. I'll respond to your comment if I want to. If you made it this far, you're a real one, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.